As I expected.
I'm egg. Nice.
I'm bag.
I am Boomar. Hey guys, did you know I don't know what the US Constitution principles are? Could you please enlighten me? Bruh.
Do you think we should appeal to the alien authorities? Do you suspect some alien subterfuge behind this failure? Yes. This all looks nominal. All right.
Alright, well, Danny DeVito has spoken. I must learn how the Constitution of the United States functions in the principles of it. Popular sovereignty, a government in which people have the right to vote and can change their government if it abuses its power. Essentially, what North Korea never had.
Okay, so republicanism. It's a form of government in which the people exercise their power by voting for political representatives. An example is every state of the U.S. has a republican form of government.
Federalism. The power to govern is shared between the state and national governments. One such example is when the federal and state governments have the powers to collect taxes, establish courts, and regulate banks.
Separation of powers is when the powers are split up into three branches of government. An example of this is the founding fathers were concerned that that a person in the government would get too much power, so they made three branches of the government to divide and ensure that the power is shared.
Okay, last one. Checks and balances. The ability for the three branches of government to check and ensure that one branch is not as powerful as the others. The legislative branch can impeach a member of the Supreme Court or the President. The President can veto laws passed by the legislative branch, and the judicial can mark a law as unconstitutional.
So, limited government. Last one. The government's power is limited by the rule of law. Example is the U.S. government only has power from the consent of the governed.
This is real cool. I certainly learned about the Constitution. I'm glad that I don't have to be assaulted by goblins because I learned the things about the Constitution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather they went to some lengths to get it.
If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80%.
Danny, please, you have to understand, it's not our fault. We just forgot. Please, forgive us.
Have you been able to get the beverage machine to work yet? We just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
Gordon, are you not hearing me? Climb up and start the rotors, please.
Uh-oh. Looks like I'm being taken away by the goblins because I didn't get schooled properly. Oh, that was close, man. Yeah, we dodged the bullet. Well, that's a big L for Boomar, but you know, what can you do?
Yeah.